How's it going, guys? Bring your platoon here, and welcome back to a phenomenal game in World of Tanks, Xbox One Edition. Today, I'm going to be in the Tier 7 German medium tank, the Panther. And let me just, first off, let me get this off my chest. When I face these things in battle, I would laugh at them. I would laugh at them because of how seemingly bad they were, with their bad armor, their shitty alpha gun, and did I say bad armor? Because I have bad armor. Especially for a tier 7 medium tank. But it's fine. It's fine. Because this thing, in my opinion now, presently, is a hidden gem. Why? It's got crazy fucking DPM. It's got a crazy accurate gun. It's got side scraping capability as long as you bait shots into your side, well, your auto ricochet side, and then poke out to fire at people twice for every one time they can fire at you. It is crazy. Let's look at the stats on tanks.gg, because why not? Panther tank. You get a 75mm gun, 198 standard pen for your AP round. This is all the top guns in all the, well, not the metal. This is the top version of the tank that you can get. The best of the best that you can make this tank. 198 base pen for the standard AP rounds. 244mm of pen for the premium APCR rounds. And then a whole whopping 38mm of pen for the high explosive rounds. You get 135 alpha on average for the AP and APCR rounds, and then you get 175 for the high explosive rounds. Yippee. I would not bother using them just because even with the accuracy of the tank, the alpha that you gain using high explosive rounds against like Borsigs and no armor tanks like that is just not worth the trade-off for like a low roll or anything like that. Only in desperate situations. But 0.32 dispersion for a medium tank gun in tier 7. That's hilarious. Aim time is 2.3. With a vertical stabilizer on this thing, it is bonkers. And it's so good. 55 kilometers an hour top speed. It's got a decent chunk of health too at 1300. 20 kilometers an hour reverse speed, sorry. 8 degrees of gun depression, pretty good. 20 degrees of gun elevation, 380 view range, 20% fire chance, and it has not that great a camo. It's got 30 out of 100, which is, if I'm gonna be completely honest, quite shit for a medium tank. But it's fine, doesn't need it. You use this thing for the alpha, and you snipe, and you support, and you just screw people over with your DPM, which, by the way, the base DPM is 2,112 for the DPM. I'm rounding up by like 0.21 DPM, that's fine. But look at this thing. Like, who cares if you have no armor? You can bait people to shoot your upper and lower plate. The lower plate will be an auto ricochet before the upper plate is, but you can still get pretty decent values. The turret, straight on, is 125 millimeters thick, and the upper plate is 120, well, around the same as the turret. And so, well, the lower plate is 90 millimeters thick. That includes, that's effective armor for all the values that I just told you. But the sides are 50 millimeters thick, which again, side scraping is possible. But as soon as they get a side shot on your turret, it's not good because your turret is just not very well armored at all. So if you're going to go against heavy tanks, ooh, and the roof of the chassis is 16 millimeters thick, so if Artie hits you, you will die. And then 40 millimeters for the roof of the turret. So yeah, Artie bad. Everything else is, well, everything else you could deal with. But like, I'm top tier right now. I'm baiting this guy to shoot my bum. I don't know why I was doing that way, but whatever. I can't change it now. And I can just dick on him with my DPM. I'm using my side scraping capability. He's not aiming at my turret. Pretty funny. He's trying to pen me in the side, and it's just not working out for him because, you know, again, side scraping at a very weird angle right now, and I'm just wasting my time. I should just be facing him front on instead of wasting all this time trying to hit him in one itty-bitty specific spot. Probably should have shot the turret there, just ricocheted off of him again, being an idiot. But 194 base pen. Or is it 198? Either way, hilarious. Hilarious. Oh, sorry, yeah. 198 pen. Jesus Christ. That's the pen for the old T-29 gun. Well, the still T-29 gun. Hilarious. I don't know how that bounces. Flies a little bit low, and then I have a little bit of an issue with one of the tanks being undetected for a long period of time, and I just keep getting damaged by him, but it's fine. Out in the open, one of me for the enemy tanks, and I just keep wailing on him with DPM. Can this thing equip a vertical stabilizer? I keep thinking about that in my head. I don't think it can. No, it cannot. Okay, so I have on coated optics, a gun rammer, and vents, just to help out with the DPM and the aim time a little bit. It does not need the aiming, the gunling drive. It does not need it. All you need to do is up your DPM as much as possible, and this thing is amazeballs. It's crazy. If I put on, let's just find out here, Brothers in Arms, let's put on the chocolate for shits and giggles. I'm going to put on the medium caliber gun rammer, and vents. What's the fucking DPM? Oh, it didn't, okay. Well, let's redo that. For some reason, it didn't count. Okay, Brothers in Arms, you get the chocolate, you get the gun rammer, where are you? Right there. And then vents. DPM goes all the way from 2111, or sorry, 2112 to 2550, well, 2560. So that's hilarious. For a tier 7 tank, a medium tank. Wow. Doesn't matter that you have little alpha. All that matters is that you can fire like every 3 seconds. Or something like that. Like 4.5. I already forgot the reload time. And I've been looking at this for 6 minutes. How sad. Well, 7 minutes now. But, Jesus. I didn't think this tank would be this good. I've had very similarly damaging games, or damaged games, like 5 times so far in this thing. And I've only been on the line for like a day and a half. Because I'm using XP boosters to grind through these lines as effectively as possible. Or as quickly as possible, sorry. So a little bit, yeah, 4 seconds. 135 alpha for 4 seconds. Or is it 145 alpha? Jesus, I have the memory of a squirrel. What is it? Yeah, 135 alpha. But still, it's fine. It's a tier 7 German Cromwell with more armor. It's hilarious. And less speed, obviously. And more view range. Let's just not compare the two in general. How's that? So, I get a little cocky here. I'm thinking to myself, it would take 2 shots for this J Panther to kill me. I don't look at the map, assuming my teammates are following me. That was my bad. And oh look, there's the J Panther. Probably should have just stopped to get a free shot on him, or go to the buildings to my left and wait for my team to show up. But instead, I get overly aggressive, and I will say one bad thing about this thing, and you're going to see it now. Because of the low caliber of your gun, you can't pen similarly tiered targets in one shot. So, that's sad, but I deserved to die there, in all honesty, because of my recklessness. But look at the damage I managed to get there. 3,460 damage. Like, that's just base. I also have 1,700 spotting damage, so that would net me 1,700 plus 3,500. Let's just round it for my own convenience. 5,200 damage combined in a tier 7 medium tank that shoots for 135 alpha per shot. Oh, that's funny. Oh, wait. 3,600 now. 3,600. I can't do math. 4,600 plus 700 equals... Yep, 4,200 damage. Or 5,200 damage. Jesus Christ. Just wow. Great game, great tank. Hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay, just like always. Thank you, and I'll catch you next time.